How do I grow my food business on Instagram? And how do food businesses use Instagram? So in this video, I'm gonna explain to you the importance of marketing on Instagram and how to grow your followers fast and organically using Simplygram. This video is sponsored by Simplygram, and we're gonna dive into who they are and how you can use their software to grow your followers on Instagram and obviously make much more money. But before we do, we're gonna dive into how and why you need to use Instagram right now. All right, so welcome back to Marketing Food Online. It is Damian Roberti, founder and CEO of Marketing Food Online. We have a great video set for you today. I'm actually gonna show you exactly how Instagram can impact your business, your food truck business, your online e-commerce food business, or any facet of your food business. But if you're not using it correctly and understanding how the platform works and the importance of being on Instagram, well then you're not gonna be able to take advantage of these huge amount of numbers. All right, so if you're not using Instagram to grow your food business, then you're missing out on a lot of opportunities for your brand awareness and even selling your packaged food products through their platform. Let me explain to you a little bit about some of the stats, Instagram, and how many people use it every single month and why you really should be on it and definitely be tapping into this resource. Instagram right now has 2.5 billion visits a month. That's one of the largest social media platform visits on the planet. They're 7th most visited website on the planet. They are the 9th most searched Google term in Google searches. If you look up Instagram, they are 9th only to a few other ones, behind just a few other ones like Facebook and even some of the bigger apps. Next up, they are the 2nd most downloaded app in the world. And they are also 4th most used social media next to only Facebook, WhatsApp, and YouTube. And with 1.2 billion users of Instagram every single month, not the amount of visits, but that is how many people actually use it, you can tap into an enormous amount of potential food entrepreneur business directly on Instagram. And lastly, the average age is between 18 to 34 years old. Those are mostly the people who are buying, interacting, and engaging with brands on Instagram. So that enormous amount of potential customers you are losing if you're not gaining followers, because you gain followers, then you gain engaged followers, and those are the ones who actually buy products. So let me explain to you a little bit about how Simplygram does this, and they do it organically through an AI system. So let me break down exactly the 3 steps that you do in order to tap into Simplygram and allow them to grow your Instagram account. So number 1, basically you need to provide them with a few Instagram accounts and hashtags and followers that you would like to attract. So that means, for instance, if you were a food entrepreneur and you had a food truck and you're trying to gain some exposure for your food truck business, then you would give them a handful of accounts related to the food truck industry or even other very successful food truck accounts. Then from there, you actually get an account manager that ensures 100% of those followers are actually targeted your food truck niche specific and likely to engage with your content. All of this is based around their AI algorithm that they have developed. Second step. What they do then is they grow your account using what's known as a mother-child method. So depending on the type of service that you get, and I'll show you in a moment the price points in the 3 different types of services that you can get, they set up 25 to 100 Instagram accounts on your behalf. These accounts they're gonna direct message hundreds of people per day, sending a message along the lines of, hey, thanks for checking out my page. For more great content, check out my food truck page. So this, of course, is an example of how you could grow a food truck following on Instagram. And then thirdly, using that mother and child method, their growth allows you to direct thousands of new followers to your page. So what you need to do is basically supply them with accounts very similar to yours and some hashtags. Their algorithm will then develop and start sending messages to people who follow those accounts. And then naturally, organically, they grow the followers of your Instagram account. 3 simple steps and very easy to do, but there's a couple of other things you need to be aware of. That is something that you need to be aware of, that every single action that they take on the account also falls in line with Instagram's term of services. So they are compliant with their terms of services, so this doesn't look spammy, it doesn't look like something they don't allow, you're not breaking any rules on Instagram, they are 100% in line with what the terms of services are. It also optimizes over time. Their AI actually becomes more and more efficient at targeting the people who could grow your account and potentially be followers of your account. Now, being that it's a niche specific type of an account, you want to make sure that you scroll through Instagram, find out who are some of the bigger accounts very similar to what you are doing in your food business space. If you happen to be a packaged food product, or if you're selling protein or supplements or health food products, whatever that may be, or even snack foods, it doesn't matter. You need to search around and get those accounts, and then that is based upon how the AI will react and send in your direction additional followers to your account. So next up, you want to set it and forget it. So basically, this is one of those technology pieces where their AI, once they've got it set up, will begin to work for you constantly. There's nothing that you need to maintain. You don't need to sign in all the time to follow up on it. You can see the growth of your account specifically as you just simply log into your Instagram account and you let their AI run the show for you. Now, one of the price points are the following. So you got 3 different levels depending upon how many people you want to get, and of course, how much of your budget you're willing to spend. Now keep in mind that when you have a food business online, you have to market it. You've got to promote it in some way, shape, or form. And through this SimplyGram's account, you can pay as much as you can for your budget every week or every month, and then of course cancel it at any point in time that you can. So they have an individual starter account, which sets up 40 Instagram accounts, sending you traffic from those 40 accounts, and that's $69 weekly. Their influencer, which is an accelerated growth series results, gets you 80 Instagram accounts, and that sends you additional traffic also to your Instagram account at $99 a week. Now, next up and lastly is the Pro Series. If you're a larger business and you're really looking to score in on a lot of additional followers and leverage them for people to buy your product or service in the food space, then that's gonna be $199 a week. That's gonna be over 200 Instagram accounts sending traffic to you constantly. And again, once you set it, you can basically forget it. Their AI system will take care of everything for you at that point. And if you've got any problems, you've got any customer service questions, you're gonna have an account manager set up specifically at SimplyGram to address any of those questions that you may have, or any other growth questions you're looking to even expand even further beyond that, okay? So check out SimplyGram. I'll have a link down below in the video, and make sure that you're leveraging the 1 billion+ users every month on Instagram, because I'm sure there's a few 100,000 or a couple million that you could scoop up as potential engaged customers of your food business. So keep that in mind, and we'll see you guys on our next video.